and welcome to the Diplomat. Here I'm at the War Memorial. Thailand was the first Asian country to dispatch soldiers to South Korea during the Korean War. Since then, the two countries are holding strong diplomatic ties. Recently, the world was greeted by an incredible story of a rescue mission to save a soccer team trapped in a Thai cave. Today, we are going to meet Thai Ambassador Singtong Lapisatepun to South Korea to learn more about this miracle and also the long-standing ties between the two countries. Hello, Ambassador Singtong Lapisatepun. It's a great pleasure to meet you.
Yes, that's good to me.
Thank you very much for being on our show.
Thank you.
Thank you. First of all, let's talk about the miracle that occurred in Thailand last month. 12 boys and their soccer team coach were rescued from a flooded cave approximately 3 weeks after being trapped. How did you feel when you heard the news here in Korea?
Well, at the beginning, I thought that it's not that a big incident, sorry. But days by days, it seems like the situation is getting worse. So we, the people here, Thai people here in Korea, feel concerned about 13 people there. So, and we pray for them to have the safe return back from the cave.
I heard that almost 1,000 specialists from 100 countries were involved in...
Including Korea.
Right. And as a diplomat, what is your statement about that cooperation?
Yes, I watched the program also. And even the President of the Republic of Korea also had his statement. So we really appreciate that. I think this is really something that reflects that, the world is one community, and we share the same, value. Life is very important, and everyone think that even a single life, if possible, we have to try to help them out from the cave.
It was very, very touching moment.
Yes.
This year marks the 60th anniversary of diplomatic ties between South Korea and Thailand. How does it feel to have started your term in such a special year?
Wow, of course it is very honor for me because especially this year is a very important year, 60th anniversary. Because in our tradition, and I think also in Korea, you have the zodiac, right? 12 years and 5 circles, 60. This is a very important year. So for Thai people, we celebrate 60 years old. Very big asset, very big event. So for the diplomatic relation between two countries, we regard 60 years as very important juncture also. So being ambassador at this year, it is very honor for me.
Good. I heard the embassy hosted the logo competition as a part of commemorative ceremony to celebrate the 60th anniversary. Could you explain about the design, what the design signifies?
Well, when we celebrate this kind of anniversary with other country, we try to have some logo for that people can remember and see the logo and know that this is the 60th anniversary of between Thailand and Korea. So at the end of last year, we started the competition in Bangkok, At that time, I was the Director General of East Asian Affairs Department in charge of Korea also. So we have, I think, 1 month period to have the people, students to submit the local application. And finally, one student, he won that this logo. And on the 14th of February this year, we held the ceremony to celebrate this university student. And I attended with the Korean ambassador to Thailand, Ambassador No Kwang Il. And the logo he designed is very interesting because if we look at the logo, simply we will see it's a 60. That means about 60 years.
Right, I saw the number, 6 and 0.
But if we look carefully, the color of the logo will comprise of blue, red, and white.
Right.
And these 3 colors are all in the national flag of Thailand and both in
Korea too, right.
And the number 6, if we look carefully, it will be kind of the head of the elephant with the trunk of the elephant. That representing Thailand, because elephant is the national animal of Thailand. In the past, our king will ride on the elephant and go to the battle. And for the 0 one, if we look carefully, it's kind of the logo mark of the Korean government. We can find that the blue and red in the center of Korean national flag Taekuki. So that I think that the idea is very good to have the 60 as the number. At the same time, he put all the symbol of Thailand and Korea together.
So it
very harmonized.
So it really does signify the strong ties between South Korea and Thailand.
Yes, that's
right. Right. Besides this logo competition, what other events have been organized or are being organized by the embassy?
Well, actually, we have the plan to celebrate the friendship or the cordial relation between the 2 countries for the whole year. Actually, we started in April. We have one Thailand-Korea Friendship Concert we co-organized with the Korea Foundation. At the spring concert of Korea Foundation, we have Thai pianists play with the string quartet in Korea. And that kind of the friendship concert between the 2 countries, kind of the collaboration between the 2 countries. And then in May, we had the Thai Festival. And this year, actually, this is the 4th time that we organized the Thai Festival in Korea. But this year, we dedicated everything of the festival for the 60th anniversary.
To celebrate the 60th anniversary.
And then we also have the exchange of visit between the 2 foreign ministers. Thai foreign minister visited Korea, and after that, Foreign Minister Kang from Korea also visited Thailand. And we still have more activities to celebrate this occasion. Like now we in the contact with one private company to have the TV program on the cuisine competition between 2 teams, Thai team and Korean team. And that would be a very, I think, interesting thing because food is the culture that everyone like, and Thai people like Korean food, and I think Korean people also like Thai food.
Yes,
because
we do.
both of cuisines are very spicy. And also in November we are going to have an exhibition in the ASEAN Cultural House in Busan. So quite many of the activities that
a lot of events are going on. Not only a revered diplomat, I heard that you're also a very renowned specialist regarding East Asia. Speaking of which, what is your view on the recent changes on the Korean Peninsula?
Most of my career at the Foreign Ministry in Thailand, I cover this area. That's why. Well, first of all, I think the situation, the situation on the peninsula now is very encouraging, and it's in a very positive way. And I think Thailand welcomed this trend very much because the situation or the stability of the Korean Peninsula will affect the whole area of Asia, and I think as the world as a whole. So we really happy to see the Inter-Korean Summit in April and the summit between the U.S. President and the PRK Chairman Kim Jong-un. And we hope that both sides will continue to commit to what they agreed upon. And as a friend of Korea, we would like to see really the peace, stability in this region.
Right, right. So Thailand has always been a great contributor to Korea peace, and they fought for South Korea during the Korean War as a part of UN command. What enabled your country to make such a bold decision?
I think, first of all, as a member of the United Nations, when the United Nations Security Council resolution, I think number 84, seeking the support or assistance from the member countries. I think Thailand, as a member of UN, we thought that, we should participate in that. And I think, the Korean War is kind of the war between the democratic world and the so-called communist world. And Thailand, as we are at the democratic world, we think that we have to help our friends. And that's why I think our government at that time decided that we should participate in the Korean War. We sent our troops to Korea, Army, Navy and Air Force. Some countries may send just Army or Navy, but in case of Thailand, we send all Army, Navy and Air Force. I think more than 10,000 soldiers from Thailand participated in Korean War, and 132 soldiers lost their life here. So, it's the war that we thought that we have to help our friend. That's why we send our troops here.
Right. As you just mentioned, the contribution and sacrifice from Thailand soldiers are revered here in South Korea, and also every year through the commemorative ceremony, we remember your country's sacrifice for South Korea. While we are at it, let's take a glimpse of that touching moment.
Last month, a memorial service was held in Pocheon, Gyeonggi-do Province to honor soldiers from Thailand who took part in the Korean War. It was attended by the Thai ambassador to South Korea, Singtong Lapisatepun, as well as Thai officers, the mayor of Pocheon, and Korean War veterans. Thailand was the first Asian country to send aid to South Korea during the war, and one of the first countries to openly express its support for the South's cause, dispatching more than 10,000 soldiers. Among them, some 1,200 were wounded or killed in action. During the war, Thai soldiers were greatly admired by Koreans for their outstanding combat skills and bravery. That's why they were nicknamed the Little Tigers, and their outstanding courage and noble sacrifices are still remembered by Koreans today.
6.25 참전 당시에 태국 부대하고 같이 협조해서 적을 몰아낼지가 같이 공부한다는데, 그리고 사실 이 태국군이라든가 유엔군이 없었으면은 우리 대한민국이 이 정도까지 되질 않았을 거예요. 거기에 대해서 그럼 참으로 고마운 국가죠.
주한 태국 대사님 및 태국 제왕군인의 대표단 분들의 불상 참배가 있겠습니다.
The memorial service began with Ambassador Lapisatepun paying respects to the fallen at the Thai temple. Embodying the essence of Thai culture, this Buddhist temple is a tribute to the soldiers' sacrifices and to their dedication to peace. In his opening address, Ambassador Lapisatepun honored the soldiers and also expressed his hope for closer ties between South Korea and Thailand in commemoration of the 60th anniversary of their diplomatic relations, which are based on long-lasting friendship and the bond of blood. The heroic sacrifices of the Thai soldiers deeply touched both Koreans and Thais attending the service. The little tigers, drawing on their Buddhist roots, demonstrated remarkable camaraderie and patriotism during the war.
It's my second year to come here, and it's a great opportunity to be here. Actually, for this event, it means that we have the relationship between Thailand and Korea for a long time, and especially for this year, it's 60 years anniversary. So it's my honor, and actually for every Thai soldier honor.
Ambassador Lapisatepun, proud of his country, shared his impressions of hosting the event.
I am touched very much of today's ceremony because I think the Korean people here in Pocheon honor Thai soldiers very much. Although it's already 60 years after the signing of the armistice, but still people of Pocheon, especially the mayor himself, come to the ceremony. So I think this is very, as Thai citizen, I am very honored to be here today.
Some 70 years ago, Thailand exemplified the old saying, "A friend in need is a friend indeed." The two countries are now at a remarkable milestone in their relations and will continue to work hand in hand to tackle the global challenges ahead.
So now the commemorative ceremony takes place in Pocheon every year.
Yes.
Why in Pocheon?
Well, we Thai soldiers participate in the war, so many soldiers that I mentioned. But Pocheon was the place where the Thai army, they stood up there to fight kind of the big battle over there.
Oh, I see.
At the hill, they call Pork Shop Hill. It's the place that the Thai soldier fought with the enemy at the time. They stood up there for 10 days, I think. So, the people know that, at that time, Thai soldiers, they did a great job. They fought with the North. So, I think that's the place that the people think that it's the most appropriate place to have the monument and the ceremony every year.
So the Pocheon must be a special place in heart for Thai soldiers.
Yes, and at least for the Thai army, and also I think for the people in the area.
I see. So the relationship between Korea and Thailand advanced to the next level in 1958, following the establishment of diplomatic ties. What is your view on the status of cooperation and exchange between South Korea and Thailand?
I think the diplomatic relations is very good, of course, between the two countries. Our two governments have a close and cordial ties. But when we look at the economic front, I think still more room between the two countries that we still can work together.
Right.
So I would like to take this opportunity of 60th anniversary, not to just celebrating, that we have a good relationship for the past 60 years, but I would like to take this occasion to elevate, the economic relation between the two countries to be a higher plane.
I see. So the Moon Jae-in administration is pushing the new Southern policy to improve Korea's cooperation ties with East Asian countries. And what is your view on the relationship between the Moon Jae-in administration new policy and your Thailand 4.0 policy?
I think the new Southern policy initiated by President Moon can match very well with our policy like Thailand 4.0 because we welcome the innovation and advanced technology from foreign countries and Korean government have the new southern policy that attach importance to the Southeast Asian area. So that I think you looking south, we looking north, something like that. So I think it matched well.
Right, right. I'm really looking forward to the synergy effect between those two policies. And besides that, what other efforts are underway to even improve the relationship between South Korea and Thailand?
Well, I think one more thing might be the people-to-people relations. Actually now, I think the people-to-people contact is very good. I mean, the Korean tourists coming to Thailand last year stood at 1.7 to 1.8 million.
Wow.
And stood at number 3 for Thailand. And Thai tourists also last year came to Korea about 500,000. So I think now Thai people know Korea more, and Korean people also know Thailand more. So I think this people-to-people thing is very important, because if the government have a good relation, but people and people don't like each other, then everything, it's not going well, I think. The government do their job, and the private company, the economic relations also do their job, and the people have the contact with each other and understand each other. And I think that's a very important thing. And for example, education, now Korean language is the second foreign language can be studied in the high school level. In the past, normally it will be at the university level, but now the Ministry of Education of Thailand allow Korean to be the second foreign language to study in high school level.
Oh, I see.
And we, of course, we received the assistance from Korean government. There are so many Korean teachers, volunteers coming to Thailand to teach at the high school.
So you mean at the end of the day, it's people-to-people relationship?
Yes, I think. And the young generation, the new generation.
So you just mentioned that Korean language is very popular in Thailand. So let's talk a little bit more about Korean culture. Korean pop culture is tremendously popular in Thailand. Exactly how big is the Korean wave?
Wow. I think one of the reasons that Thai Ministry of Education have to introduce Korean as the second foreign language because of the Korean wave. The K-pop, K-drama, so popular. In Thailand, if you turn on the television, so many channels there will televise, the Korean drama, and even Thai singer, they join the K-pop band, like 2PM,
right.
Also some Thai singers, right? And actually we recognize the role of the K-pop entertainer. Like this year, we are talking about the 60th anniversary of the diplomatic relations. So we appointed Nick Kung, one of the Thai singers,
2PM,
to be the goodwill ambassador for this year.
I see.
So that's the big influence or the big effect of the K-pop or K-culture.
I believe this is my last questions. How do you want to be remembered as a Thai ambassador to South Korea after your term?
Well, we have quite many ambassadors to Korea right now. Well, I would be honored if after that I lead my retirement 10 years later, or in the future, people talk about Thai ambassador to Korea. People say, "Oh, he is a friend of Korea." That's enough for me. After serving here, and I leave, and the Korean people, when they meet me, say, "Oh, you are really a friend of Korea." That's very honored for me. And I will try to do my best.
I see. Thank you very much for your time today, Ambassador Singtong. Thank you.
think diplomat is someone who links like two countries together. And sometimes we don't have a good relations. It might be the thing that if you know the Simon and Garfunkel song, you know, the bridge over troubled water. So that I think the role of diplomat.